I am welcoming Castro Liu, candidate for Ward 3. Hello, Castro.
Hi, Marj. How are you?
I'm doing well. So glad you could join me. Castro, I'm looking forward to hearing the responses to some of the questions I have sent you. I'm going to ask you to respond to each question within 2 minutes. Question 1. How would you describe the value of our heritage, and how would you like to see Richmond Hill's 150th anniversary celebrated next year?
We certainly need to respect our heritage, because without the heritage, without the past, we won't be here today. So I'm very much respect our heritage, but I understand that, heritage and growth, sometimes they don't go together, but, I think balancing the both of them is workable. So I think, we need to balance the heritage and also the growth of the city. In terms of the 150th anniversary, I just can't wait. This is going to be a big celebration for Richmond Hill. For me, I have a lot of ideas, to be honest with you, but one of them is I would like to pay tribute to 150 individuals that have contribution to our Richmond Hill community, of course, including the former mayor, Dave Barrow. We all missed him very much. So one of them, what I'm thinking is, we can pay tribute to some of them who already passed, and somebody that, 150 is a big number. So we can, also pay tribute to someone that is still here with us. So I think that that's my idea to celebrate. Of course, we have to decorate our city, make it very festive, and also I would like to see those 150 individuals, and then to create a walk of fame around our theater. And then, it's going to take a long time to award 150 people, but I think we have a year to do that. I think that's the way to go. That's my idea.
Okay, very good, thank you. Second question. The majority of Richmond Hill residents are very car dependent. This has us with a large carbon footprint and contributing to the degradation of our environment. Do you see us resigned to live like this? Would you support changes to the municipal zoning rules to permit non-residential uses in areas that are now strictly residential? Should new subdivisions be designed differently?
Okay, so there are 3 questions. So answer your first question is regarding the carbon footprint, because of, we are depending on cars. And to be honest with you, I think we can't deny the fact that we are in York Region, we are in Richmond Hill. So until the subway arrived, I think it's going to be another, at least 5-8 years. Hopefully sooner. We still have to depend on cars. That's no doubt. But I think, to mitigate the carbon footprint, I would hopefully, the province and the city altogether, they can promote more EV. I think that electric vehicles is the way to go. In terms of the city-wise, I think we should build more charging station. Within our zoning bylaw, maybe we can implement some of the restrictions in the parking side. And also we need the province to have more incentive for car buyers to go into EVs. I myself is considering buying an EV, but the incentives are gone, so I can't afford one. So it's expensive. So I think there's no doubt we need to depend on car for another, I would say, like at least 10 years. So let's face it. Let's tackle the situation, and I think we'll find a balance with it. The second question is municipal zoning rules to permit non-residential use. No, I think we have a zoning bylaw in place. If is residential, I think we should stay strictly residential, and we have plenty of employment land which is dedicated for employment. Industrial, and we can always, we still have a lot of vacant land, for employment. So I think we should fully utilize those employment lands and don't get into, a residential. There's in Richmond Hill, I think the best thing about Richmond Hill is every community, they have their own character.
Mhm.
So, having something invade into the local community, I don't think that's right.
Okay.
Third question. I'm sorry. So subdivisions be designed differently. Yes, we always talking about 15 minutes walkable community. I think that's the trend. After COVID, I think people, they are more eager to not go everywhere. They tend to be very close to their house. So if we can make a 15 minutes walkable, live, work, play community, I think that's the ideal situation. And in our official plan coming up, I think we have that in mind. But how do we make it as a reality? That's another question. So
Yeah, got it.
yeah.
Third question. What do you see as Richmond Hill's vulnerabilities?
I think Richmond Hill has lots of vulnerabilities. One of them being we can't impose our own taxes. I think I know we cannot compare with Toronto, but it's a two-tier government system. We have to listen to the region. We have to depend on the region. We have to listen to the province. Things that within our control is very, very little. As you may or may not know, every dollar of property tax you pay, only 25 cents goes to the city. The other go to the region and the school board. So actually, that's not much we can control. So I think if we can impose our own taxes, then lots of problem will be solved. I know that's hard, but I think that's one of the vulnerabilities. Sorry, that we are facing, and also, I think a two-tier system. The city can only control garbage, snow removal, environment, and all those stuff, but not very tangible, to be honest.
Yep. Okay, very good. Thank you. Fourth question. Imagine there was a lottery for municipalities and Richmond Hill won $50 million. How would you like to see it spent?
Woohoo! $50 million. Honestly, to an individual, there's a lot of money, but to a city, that's not a lot of money. I have a lot of ideas also, but one of them is, I think, on the prudent side, I would put that $50 million into our reserve fund. You may or may not know that our reserve funds has been depleting, and the more is depleted, the less interest we're going to collect. So we need to have a sustainable reserve fund, because that's what makes us debt free up till now. So I think I will put that $50 million into the reserve fund, make it a very, very healthy reserve situation. All the interest generated from it, we can use it. Another way is, I think, with $50 million, I would like to put more tax credits for our seniors. So far we only have like $400. If we have $50 million, I think, we have an aging population. What I'm hearing from my residents is, everybody's is kind of like going empty nest. They're thinking about downsizing. They can't afford a house, a big house anymore. They have to still, pay property tax, but they're all retired. And I think we need to help out our seniors here. So with the $50 million, of course, I think we need to help the seniors. Can I say one more thing? My dream is, if I have $50 million, of course, it's not going to be enough, but, we can throw $50 million out, and hopefully we can get some private, some province and federal funding. I would like to see Richmond Green to be a world-class sports stadium.
Yeah. Good. Very nice. Okay, let's move on to our second part. 7 fun facts about the candidates. Questions are to be answered quickly and with a smile. Okay. Are you a tea or a coffee drinker?
Coffee.
Coffee. Okay. Do you prefer ebooks or real books?
Real books.
Real books. Do you say ketchup or ketchup?
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
Yeah.
What is your ideal place for a vacation?
Too many.
Okay.
I'm a huge tennis fan, so
Mm.
I would like to one day go watch Wimbledon. So if I
Oh,
win $50 million, I will definitely go there right away. Yeah,
okay.
Wimbledon.
Okay. Uh, do you have a Mac or PC?
PC.
PC? And
Yeah,
what is your favorite vegetable?
broccoli.
Broccoli. Okay.
Mhm.
And have you ever played pickleball?
Yes, 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 and
Okay. So
yeah.
very good. Okay. Thank you so much, Castro, for participating in this. And I do wish you well with the campaign. And I hope to see you around the city soon.
Thank you very much, Marsh, for having me. Thank you.